Hello and welcome to the MYOB Advanced video series. My name's Mark, Director of Bizpro, and we'll be taking you through this overview video of the CRM module or Customer Relationship Management. CRM or Customer Relationship Management is a fantastic feature of MYOB Advanced. It's a really strong point and it's something that is used by most of the team because, as we all know, customers are number one and we need to make sure that they're serviced and we can track our sales opportunities actively and in detail. So let's have a look at some of the features. Let's start off by having a look at my main overview screen or dashboard. This is what I see when I log in, and I've got this arranged just the way I want, so I can see all my opportunities, my top customers, access to quick transactions, and all of my leads. And we'll see how that works in a moment when we go ahead and create some transactions. The other thing you'll notice is that the whole system is working within a web browser. Now that's really powerful because as a salesperson, I'm often on the road, I'm out and about, I'm with customers, I'm at the airport, and I can access my system from anywhere and I have live, up-to-date information wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, and it's exactly the same as if I'm in the office. And I don't have to have any software installed, I just log into the web browser, punch in my details, and I'm away. Now, to make my system more friendly for me to work, I can go ahead and create some favorites. So if I click on my star here, you can see that all my common things that I'm doing on a day-to-day basis have been starred, and I do that by simply going to any screen and clicking the little star to create a bookmark to it. Now let's see that in action by creating some actual transactions. Let's start off with a typical sort of sales process where someone may call in with an inquiry and anyone could take that call, but then it needs to be followed up and actioned. We don't have too much detail yet. So that's what we would call a lead. We'll go into our lead screen and create a new one. It'll automatically give it a number. I'm going to go ahead and put in a name here. And I'm from Bizpro. Obviously I'll take a phone number so we can get back in touch. Brilliant. I'll go ahead and save that. Now this could be taken by anyone. Now you notice I'm getting an error here and that's intentional. If we go over into our attributes, you'll see that I've got some custom attributes that are required here. That's a really powerful tool because if you've got certain key information that you want to make sure people capture and don't miss out on, you can mark them as required and the system will force you to go ahead and fill those in. So I'll go ahead and do that now, and I'm looking for an integrated solution and we'll save that. Now I'll take you back to my dashboard to see how that looks. Just put in a new lead, I've assigned it to myself as a sales rep, so the first thing I see when I log in the morning is the new lead, sitting there waiting to be actioned. Now I can obviously double click on that straight from there and go ahead and work on that further. Now let's pretend we've called the customer, it's a real genuine opportunity and we want to progress it further. I want to create something a bit more permanent in the system, so I'm going to go ahead and use my actions menu to create a business account. A business account is a company essentially, and it's a central area, a database where we store all types of companies and contacts within the system. A business account can be a customer, a supplier, or as in this case, a prospect. And we can later convert them to a customer or supplier as they progress. And we'll see that down the track. What we'll do now is save that. And you can see that I can start to track a lot more information. I can have some other attributes, which obviously I've already filled in. I can start to create some activities. So every time I email them, I can add a chat, an appointment, a message, and all of that is stored centrally within the system and is visible to all team members so that we can share and work together effectively on this opportunity. I can add more contacts, but you can see the system's already added Mark Belkin because we put that in at the lead stage, so it already knows it. It's copied it through to make it nice and easy for me. Now let's say I've got a specific opportunity. Yes, they're interested, but they're interested in a particular software package. So if I go to my Opportunities tab, I can now progress this to the next level and start to track opportunities which are more specific. I'll click on the plus button to create a new one. It'll drag through all the relevant information, and all I have to do is really give it a subject. Brilliant. So I'll go ahead and save that, and I can start to put in notes and progress this through the cycle. Mark that as open, And you'll notice here as well, I can progress this through various stages. Now you'll probably be familiar with stages in a sales process. It's just the normal steps that you go through in securing a sale. We can define them here and progress the opportunities through so you know where it's at any time. Now, one of the big advantages of having an all-in-one integrated system is the fact that this is integrated through to other modules. So I've got an opportunity, next step logically I probably want to give them a quote. Well, rather than going and doing that off system, I can go to my products tab and start adding in actual inventory items from the inventory module within the core ERP system. So if I search for a product, I can go ahead and select, and I can put in some quantities and prices. Now, if I've got pricing rules set up within the system will automatically put the prices in according to the type of customer that we're quoting. Furthermore, I can drill into the item according to my permissions, and I can see all the information I need to about that product. I can see if we've got it in stock, I can see what pack it comes in, anything, is it on order? So I've got all that information available at my fingertips, live and from anywhere. We'll go ahead and save that quote, and just to demonstrate the next step along, now let's say the customer says, yep, happy to go ahead with that. I can use my action menu from here to actually then create a sales order. So there's no rekeying of that information into the main ERP system by an admin person. I just push that through and away it goes. We can also set up automation alerts. So let's say we get to a particular stage in the sales process. Now it's time to verify this customer and create an account for them. We could get the system to automatically email the accounts team, who will then go through the normal credit checking process and create the account, approve it, and then it would allow me to create the order for them. So we can have all of that process automated. It can be notifying the customer along the way as well, so that they can be receiving automated notifications from the system on how everything's going. Great. All right, well, we've now taken it all the way through from a lead to creating an account and then pushing it through to a sales order. Let's have a quick look at a couple of other features before we wind up. Back in our communication area, I just want to highlight this email processing. MYOB Advanced has got the capability of both outgoing emailing, which is pretty straightforward, just sending documents and communications, but also incoming email processing. So the system can be monitoring particular sales inboxes, for example, or customer service inboxes, and whenever an email is received, it can check it and action it. So it could take that, respond back to the customer and create a lead internally, which can then be assigned to someone to action. So you don't need to have someone doing that manually. And that's a really powerful feature. The other thing we have in our customer management area is a whole marketing area. We probably don't have time to cover all of that today, but just so you know, we do have the capability of creating static or dynamic lists of people, and then creating marketing campaigns, bulk emailing, and various other marketing activities, which are then tracked all the way through the system. Thanks very much for watching our video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember, if you're on YouTube, to please like our video and subscribe to our channel, because there'll be lots more videos coming your way. See you in the next one.